play with fire, put it out with water, but now you're drowning. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying to be like you, but I don't wanna be like you. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying to be like you, but I don't wanna be like you. 'Cause I could do better, I could do better, I could do better than that. And you should know better. You should know better. You should know better than that. You're telling me I should go places. You're telling me that I'm too lazy. You are the one that is going crazy. Yeah. 'Cause you can't even hold your own, but you always know what's wrong with everyone else. How is that? You gonna have to call your friends. Tell them that you're gonna be late. 'Cause I'ma need you to explain. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying to be like you, but I don't wanna be like.
Hey, welcome to Through the Fire podcast. Real quick, just some housekeeping issues. Andrea, I forgot to say stream to Facebook Live. Did we do it? Or is this only YouTube? Andrea, help me. I am so mad that I did this. People, I am terribly sorry. I don't know what to do. Only YouTube, but like you say, it's on Facebook. Can you add my Facebook? Thank you. All right. Welcome to Through the Fire podcast. I'm your host, Erica Altenbuck. I had a wonderful, fantastic self-care Sunday. And as a result, I am just running through the door, and I apologize for not being as prepared as I should be. I will talk about my self-care Sunday. I will talk about what put me out of commission for the past couple of days. And also, it's on your Facebook now. Perfect. Thank you. So I will wait a few minutes and let people jump on. And we're talking about tonight being softer and embracing our feminine energy, and not just embracing it, but staying in it. I think if you're anything like me, and I think we're a lot alike, that's why you're here. I can embrace it. I can bask in it for a little while, but I just don't stay there. And so we're going to talk about the reasons that we jump in and out of our feminine energy to our masculine energy, and why we insist on wearing the pants, and how no man want to date another man but a gay man. And unless you're a gay man, we need to stop. So we'll talk about that. Yes. Okay. So I'm rocking and rolling. And we're going to do this in 30 minutes because we've learned how to do this. I'll give 5 pointers towards the end of our discussion as to how we can, and it is not me sitting here giving you any advice. It's actually me sitting here talking to myself, holding myself accountable, and hoping that my experiences and the lessons that I am learning along the way help you. So how do we, let's catch up first. I was supposed to have a Galentine's sleepover at my house on yesterday. 10 women, some of the same women that were here with me for Friendsmas, were coming to gather again for Galentine's Day. But I had a dental emergency. I am actually experiencing a dental emergency that's going to require there's nothing that I hate more than the dentist. And it is shit like this that makes me hate it even more. So I've got 4 procedures to do. I obsessively use those flossing pick things obsessively. They're in my car, they're in my nightstand, they're on my desk at work. I am constantly using those. I've got this phobia of shit being in my teeth. And as a result of me always flossing, the lazy way. I have done some damage to my gums, and I got an infection, and I needed to do some shit immediately. And I could have bought a Gucci bag. Dental insurance sucks. I don't care how great your insurance is. Ain't nothing that you need ever covered. So I've had dental and financial emergencies this week as a result of me just doing goofy shit to my teeth. I love my teeth. So anyway, that happened. So I had to postpone my Valentine's Day. Um, However, if you follow me, you see that I had a great Valentine's Day. I have I've gone against the grain, and I have given a sneak peek of my person. And it's like, okay, if you are very secretive and I ain't posting nobody till they put a ring on my finger, and if it ain't this amount of time, and Adam and Eve, you've seen it. So as a result of my my current relationship, that we did have the conversation. So you know that I do not stop dating multiple people or navigating this dating pool on some solo shit until there has been an intentional conversation between me and the person that I am seeing, that I'm the only person that you're seeing, and you're the only person that I am seeing, and let's venture into seeing where this goes. So that's where I am. And as a result of that, you can go to therapy. Hey there, Tawanda Jones. Happy Sunday, beautiful. You can go to therapy. You can go to church. You can go to yoga. You can meditate and pray. And as long as you are not in a relationship, you're going to be perfect. As long as you are not engaging with someone regularly, there is no one to check you on your shit. You can say, do, be whatever you want while you're single. And hey there, E. And unless you get involved in someone in an close, intimate, accountable way, you will never see where you need to do work. Man, this is an ongoing journey. As soon as you think, Erica, that you have gotten better in an area, someone can say or do something, trigger you, and you revert back to bad behavior. Because again, you don't know how well you've adjusted to a thing, how whole and healed you are, until something happens that triggers that shit. And then your response will show you how well you are in an area. So, brings us to tonight's topic. Please remind me of exactly what it is. It is being softer, embracing our feminine energy. Okay, wait a minute. First of all, let's talk about my glass. You will not believe this. How the stars are always aligned with me. Isn't this beautiful? So, Saturday and Sunday is my Prosecco, champagne, rosé day, right? Days, Saturday and Sunday. My self-care weekend begins on Fridays. I go to the wine store. I buy 2 bottles of Prosecco or champagne or something with bubbles in it every Friday, because we're going to drink it on Saturday, going to drink it on Sunday. I go and I buy my flowers for myself, and that's the stuff that I do on Friday. And I buy ingredients to cook myself something good. And I was binge watching during my recovery period. I was binge watching Housewives of Potomac. And I'm I am a journal hoarder, and I am a beautiful wine glass, champagne glass hoarder. That cabinet right, this cabinet right there behind me, that's all wine glasses. And yeah. So anyway, I was watching Housewives of Potomac, and they had these tall, beautiful champagne glasses last night. Why did I go to the thrift store today and find them? You can't see that they're etched in gold. That's exactly what they had. I was like, won't he do it? Anyway, so just a little catch up. Where did Adam come from? I I've never black people, not black people meet. That's some shit from 1990. Isn't it? Was it? That's back. I think it's black people meet. Whatever app, whatever dating app BLK is, I think it's black people meet. I'd never been on it. So, I was doing Facebook dating. Match.com has always been my tried and true, old faithful. I tried Bumble. I don't like Bumble. I don't know how to navigate Bumble. Um, and then I tried Black. I think it's Black People Meet. It's BLK. So if you're looking for a new dating app, if you search BLK, I believe it's Black People Meet. I was on there one day. He sent me a message. I responded. We chatted. We exchanged phone numbers. Rest is history. The app has now been deleted. It was a candy store. There were lots of men's on there. Anyway, so I met him. Um, and strangely, hey there, Lauren Wilson. Strangely, we, it has been a bizarre undertaking. We've got so much in common. We are really yin yang. He is so like wise and self-aware. I knew going into 2024, like my person would introduce me to new things. I wasn't going to be the person paying for everything. I wanted like substantial. It wasn't about superficial, financial, materialistic. Like I went into 2024 wanting to be the best version of myself, and having done a lot of work in 2023 to embark on this, best version of myself journey. And I knew what I wanted in a person, and I wrote it down. I shared some of the things with you. But for people that believe that I post everything and I tell everything, I don't. Some things I have to keep to myself because I believe in energy, and I'm one of those people when someone says I'm praying for you, I'm like, I don't know who you praying to or what your prayer is. So unless I have a close, personal, intimate relationship with you, I'm not somebody that's going to go on Facebook like, please pray for me to all 25,000. I don't know who you pray to, and I don't know what you're going to pray for. So, so there's some things that I haven't shared about what I wanted, and lo and behold, I got them all, right? And what's been happening in this being softer and embracing our feminine energy, like when I say that he's super self-aware and he's emotionally intelligent. And when you're with someone who's self-aware and emotionally intelligent, it will show you how self-aware you're not and how emotionally immature you are. And before you guys jumped on, I was talking about how we are perfect single. When I'm in this house by myself, watching TV, journaling, praying, meditating, smoking hookah, drinking champagne, whatever it is that I'm watching Tubi movies, whatever it is that I'm here doing by myself, I'm perfect. When I have my selfish self care weekends, I am perfect. When I'm only cooking for me, I am perfect. When I don't have anyone to answer to, anyone to hold me accountable, no one to call me on my shit, no one to point out when I'm doing this, that, and the other, I am fucking perfect. So all of the people that believe, oh, I'm taking this time to be by myself, between relationships. I'm taking the space that I need to heal. I'm not going to jump out of one thing into something else. All of those people that are spending time, all of you watching me, shaking your motherfucking head, spending time by yourself, who's going to call you out? So, I have, over the duration of the time that we have been dating, have been called out. I have had him bring things to my attention, tone, right? I can be condescending. And I know that. I know that about me. And then I've historically had people in my life that when I say rude, condescending shit to people, people sanction my shit and say stuff like, oh, that's just how Erica is. Don't take it personal. That's how she is. You don't need those people in your life. Like when you're doing rude, disrespectful, um, passive aggressive, or aggressive shit to people, and people around you excuse your behavior with some, that's how she is, that ain't your tribe, right? So I know some things about myself that I've been working on, and again, you don't know how much you've worked on it until you're faced with it, right? Um, so and this being softer, like how are we to be softer when I have been in many relationships where if if I don't do it, it ain't gonna get done. If I don't pay for it, I ain't gonna have it. If I want it done right, I gotta do it myself. So one of the first tips to being softer and embracing my feminine energy, it was about listening. So one, active listening. Like I, with Adam, am practicing. Uh, oh, look at that! Practice active listening by giving your partner your full attention when they speak. Validate their feelings and opinions, and refrain from interrupting or judging. And that can stay right there because we had an incident on yesterday. I posted yesterday that I was in this vulnerable space and I was writing my column, and my column was about being softer and staying in my feminine energy and the things that I know that I need to do to have the kind of man that I want in my life, right? Um, so I posted to you guys that I was writing this article, and then I went into my bedroom and I plucked up my pillows and I got my cup of coffee and I set it on my tray and I got my glasses, got my laptop, and I situated myself, and I was super excited about writing my column and getting, I had a couple of other writing projects to do, and in my recovery and laying back and relaxing, I was going to get this work done, right? So the very first thing I did was I wrote my column for the Afro, my single in the city column, and it is about embracing our femininity, right? And it is about me embracing being vulnerable and being in a relationship and not sabotaging, because vulnerability is a scary place, right? So I'm so excited. I wrote my article and I came out here and Adam was out here and I said, babe, can you come? Can you come and can I show you something? That's what I said. And he was watching TV And he was out here with Alex, and he looked at me, and he didn't say a word. What he didn't know is, in the bedroom, after writing this super vulnerable piece, I had to build up the courage to invite him in, right? Although I can appear strong and confident, I am still this shaky, insecure person a lot of times. Little Erica shows up when I have to be vulnerable, scared to death, right? So I built up the courage to come out here and ask him to come and, you know, hear my article. And he looked at me, he didn't say anything, and I immediately retreated back to the room, right? So we had a conversation about this later, but in this active listening, practice active listening by giving your partner your full attention when they speak, validate their feelings and opinions, and refrain from interrupting or judging. Old Erica would yell, scream, and I don't get my way. My first defense mechanism is to be mean. And I've been working very hard not to be mean to him, right? So I went to the bedroom, I processed what I was feeling, and I text him. You know, when you don't acknowledge that I'm talking to you, blah, 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 blah. You know, without giving all of our business, right? But for me, that's growth and that's change, and that's steps towards me embracing feminine energy and not reverting back to masculine energy to take control over situations, right? So two, encouragement. In this journey, in this process, how about that? In this process of um, being softer and embracing my femininity, two is empathy. Like, put yourself in your partner's shoes and try to understand their perspective. Like, show empathy and compassion towards their struggles and challenges. We've all been through shit, and we're all dealing with shit on different levels. Everyone is experiencing something. You've got all of your stuff, Erica. You got work, you got your children, you got, finances, you got all of these things going on for you, and your partner does too, right? So we know from our conversations and our preparation from 2023 to now that we all want healthy relationships. And we have all determined that a healthy relationship is a mutually beneficial relationship. And for me, in my journaling and my writing and my preparing for my person, I knew that I needed to show up with my own interests, my own friends, my own work, my own stuff. And the person that I want has to have his own friends, his own interests, his own routines, his own things that he does, right? And then we collectively, together have whatever it is that we build together. So in empathy and putting myself in my partner's shoes and try to understand his perspective, I show empathy and compassion towards their struggles and their challenges. So when we're being softer and living in our feminine energy, when we learn of their struggles and their challenges, we create a safe space for them, and we don't use the things that we know about their past and their struggles and their challenges against them, right? So moving on to number three, encouragement. Offer words of encouragement and support to your partner. Celebrate their successes and provide reassurance during difficult times. Like, my love languages are words of affirmation and physical touch, right? They used to be gifts. Like, before I really gave a fuck about myself and protected my peace and wanted to be in something healthy, like, gifts was my thing. Like, buy me something. And I know that's some childhood trauma. If it ain't shiny and gold, it don't mean. That's your own work with your own therapist. But my own personal love languages are um, words of affirmation and physical touch. However, when we are soft and when we are in our feminine energy, we are encouraging. Like, we offer words of encouragement and we support our partner. You ain't got to run the show. You ain't got to make the decisions. Allow them to be in their role in your life and be encouraging and supportive. Like a partnership is like I bring 100%, you bring 100%, and we figure out how to do this shit together, and celebrate their successes and provide reassurance during their difficult times. That is how we are softer to our mate, right? Number 4, affection. Words of affirmation and physical touch. Express your love and affection through physical touch, words of affirmation, and acts of kindness. Make an effort to show appreciation to your partner on a regular basis. That is soft. That is feminine. That is what we bring. Like, we are nurturing and we are loving and we are caring. And if you're dating a Black man, like, they've got so many battles, like like just to get in their car and go to fucking Wawa is a challenge for them to not be stopped by the police or shot and killed, right? That is being a Black man in America. And if he's got to fight at work and fight on the street and fight at the store, fight at the bank, and be followed around and treated away outside of you, uh, we need to be the safe space. And affection is the softest way that we can be in our feminine energy. And it's not it's not physical in a way that some shit that needs to be done behind closed doors. It is a touch on the shoulder. It's a hand hold. It's a hand on the back of the neck in the car. We can be in our femininity and our softness when we are showing affection to our partner. And 5, our final thought for tonight is trust. Okay, to be soft and embrace our feminine energy, we need to build a foundation of trust in our relationships by being honest, reliable, and transparent. Like, trust your partner to lead and make decisions and be willing to share your vulnerabilities with them. So trust your partner to lead and make decisions. Like, when I revert back to the only way it's going to get done if I do it myself, the only way it's going to be done right if I do it myself. This is my house and these my rules. If I've always got the pants on and I'm always pulling and tugging, and instead of being soft and being a place where he can trust that he is seen and heard and respected more than anything else, that's trust. Build a foundation of trust in your relationship by being honest. It hurts my feelings when you say, why the fuck you always talk to me like that? Reliable. Is there, I ask him 10 times a day, are you okay? And not just, are you okay? Is there anything I can do for you? And that is new for me. Like, what the fuck can you do for me? Right? And transparent. I'm working very hard on sharing, like, when I'm sad, when I'm lonely, when I'm disappointed, when you hurt my feelings. That is the softness, right? And the biggest thing in this trust part is to trust your partner to lead and make decisions. I don't have all the answers. If I had all the answers, I would be 53 motherfucking years old doing my fucking podcast called talking about date them all, and I don't have all the answers. So one day last week, he had asked me something about, and we're talking about fruit and, nutrients and stuff. And his question to me, he asked me something like, he said, "How much do you know about the human body?" Or something like that. And my response was so fucking mean and condescending. Like, how dare you challenge me? What you mean? What I know about the human body? I got a degree. I'm working in human services. What, bitch? Like, trust your partner to lead and make decisions. Like, be open and receptive to learning something. If, Erica, you wrote and you wanted that someone be in your life that's going to add, and then when they try to add, you shut them up and shut them down. It's not what we're going to do. So, one, we are, real quickly, and then we're out of here, Andrea. Number 1, active listening. We're going to listen to our partner in a way that we hear them. That your partner knows that you are listening because you're engaged eye contact, you're responsive, but you're not listening in a way that you're waiting to jump in with your point of view. Just listen. Shut the fuck up. Two, empathy. We're going to put ourselves in our partner's shoes and try to understand their perspective. Like show empathy and compassion towards their struggles and their challenges, understanding that we've all got our own shit. Three, encouragement. We're going to offer words of encouragement and support our partners, celebrate their successes, and provide reassurance during difficult times. Four, affection. Express your love and affection through physical touch, words of affirmation, and acts of kindness. Are you okay? Is there something I can do for you? Is there any way that I can support you today? I know you've had a long day. Can I cook you something to eat? Would you like to go out to dinner on me? When I want to stay right here for an affection and physical touch, words of affirmation, and acts of kindness. Like when you know their favorite thing, can you just pick it up? I bought him a juicer today. He needed work shirts and some other stuff, and I look for that stuff. He is huge on his skincare routine and the things that he does for himself. So I've picked up things. So those are acts of kindness and acts of service and words of affirmation. He did something for work, and I said, I'm so proud. No, he went to the gym. I'm proud of you. Those are the things, affection. Last but not least, number 5, trust. Build a foundation of trust in your relationship by being honest, reliable, and transparent. Trust your partner to lead and make decisions. You don't have all the answers. So, my friends, if you are looking to be in a mutually beneficial relationship where you are trusted and have someone you trust, where you are seen, heard, and valued, and you are willing to sit back and make certain that your partner is seen, heard, and valued. That's our soft side. That is our feminine energy. When we are allowing people to feel safe when they are with us, when the rest of the world is going crazy for them. So it's a challenge. It is a challenge. We did this in 30 minutes. We're going to do it in 30 minutes each and every time. I am so glad that you were here with me tonight. If you've missed anything, please go back, watch it. And my column will be out this weekend, and I'll talk in detail about my journey and my struggles about staying soft and staying, because you can embrace it. You can acknowledge your feminine energy. But when adults in our lives have failed us, we've been hurt, abandoned, abused, neglected, and ignored. It's very difficult for us to, 1, be feminine and be soft, and 2, stay there. Hope the information I share with you tonight helps you, because it's helping me. And my intentions in the morning and in the shower are, God, please let me be softer. Help me be more open and receptive to change and being a safe place for him to land. Because I want this to work, right? We never go into any of our relationships hoping at the end. We don't get married to get divorced. We don't start new relationships for them to end. This is On Your Street, Catrice. You're late. We're 30 minutes now. I'm out. Go back, watch the whole thing, and I'll make sure that I post it on my Facebook page again tomorrow. But if you are watching me through YouTube, please make sure, share this video. Everyone that's here tonight, please share the video and like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification button, because I post short videos there and things that I don't post on Facebook. And I'm up to 28,000 followers on Instagram and 2,500 on YouTube. What was my goal for 2024? 10,000 subscribers, 25 on IG, and almost 3,000 on YouTube. Thank you so much for following me. Thank you so much for sharing my content with other people. And thank you so much for being on this journey with me, because I need some company. It's swell getting well. Other people want to do it with you. Until next Sunday, 8:30, I'm Erica Austin Buck, and this is Through the Fire. Conversation about love, loss, and life. Thanks for joining me. Be soft this week. Be soft.